Today I will be talking about some deductions and credits for you when it comes to tax purposes. My first topic is going to be student loan interest. So, a lot of people want to know if you can deduct student loan interest, and the question is yes. But it depends on how much money that you make. So let's say you're a single individual or you're a single mom or you're just filing single or however you want. If that's the case, then your phase out would be starting at 80,000. So you would be able to get the credit up to 2,500 based on what you paid in, but only if your income it starts to phase out at 80,000. And then for the married couples, it starts to phase out at 165,000. So therefore, you can always deduct your student loan interest. I always say just bring it just in case. We can try it. If it doesn't work, then we won't use it. But as long as it saves you something, we want to be able to lower that income a little bit for you. The next question that I have is my home office tax deductible? Yes and no. So the question of yes is, let's say that you're just doing a business and you have a loss. Then you can't claim your home office. You can only claim your home office if and when the business is profitable. So the business or the rental properties or whatever you have to be profitable in order for you to claim any home deductions of a home office. Then we go to my next question. What education credits am I eligible for? So there are two education credits. There's called the AOTC, which is the American Opportunity Tax Credit, and then you have the LLC, which is the Lifetime Learning Credit. So out of those two credits, you can take the AOTC 4 years. The credit goes up to $2,500 for each individual of however how many years you're in school for the first 4 years. And then after those 4 years, you can only take the Lifetime Learning Credit, which is up to $1,000 per individual. How can I deduct my medical expenses? So this one is, I have a lot of medical. My son broke his arm. My husband had to have back surgery, all these things in one. Okay, you can only deduct your medical if it is 7.5% of your AGI, which is your annual gross income. So if it's 7.5% of your AGI, then you have to add that with your property tax, your mortgage interest, your contributions to the church. And if that is over the standard deduction, which is changed from year to year for each individual versus you're single, you're married, if you're over 65, there's something a little bit extra for you. So that's just based on that. So let's take your 7.5% of medical expenses with all your other deductions. And if that's over the standard, of course, you can always claim your medical. If you have a lot of medical and you're just unsure if you want to claim it or if you can claim it, bring the medical in also and we'll just take a look at it. And if you can claim it, you claim it. And if you can't, then, we won't waste your time on trying to figure that out. Question is, I don't understand taxes and how they work. Can you explain taxes to me? When I explain taxes, I take it like this. No matter how much money you make, taxes is the same. Whether you make $100,000 this year, you're going to pay it through the year or you're going to pay it at the end. Just because you work and you have a W-2 does not mean that there's a refund due to you. Everything works hand in hand. So you have this income minus these deductions and things that you have, and it puts you in a tax bracket that it could be anywhere from 12% to 32%. So it's like, to understand taxes, you have to understand how much money you're making. So you're making this amount of money. On this money, how much do I owe based on this money? Did I pay enough in through my W-2? If I didn't, that means I'm going to owe when it comes tax time the next year. If I paid more in, that means, okay, there's a possibility of a refund, but then those who have kids or student loan deductions or medical expenses or a home and office, all those things play into effect on if you were to receive a refund or not. But just because you pay taxes in through your job, through your work throughout the year, does not necessarily mean that there will be a refund due to you.